Hi, I'm Atlee. You're watching me at Connect FM Canada with Faridoon.
Why do you call it? It's a love letter to Shah Rukh Khan. Why do you call Jawan as a love letter to Shah Rukh?
I think I love Shah Rukh sir. I don't think I love. I owe him. I respect him. He's my father types, and I love him to the moon. So my first love letter to Shah Rukh sir is Jawan. I'm gonna write a lot of letters to him.
How do you look at his performance out of all the performances that he has done so far? Where would you rate him? Rate this performance objectively?
He's not doing it for the first time. I think every film, for example, the Doro character of Fan, he was doing something amazing. And Zero, I think all the films he has given his best. In terms of Vikram Rathore, he has never played a old character. Then when he performed, I was really speechless. So when I saw the first shot when he came out of the smoke, I saw a new Shah Rukh sir. I think he's master of everything and he knows the craft very well. So he will surprise you. I think even after 100 years, you're gonna do a film with him. He's gonna surprise you. He will make something new.
Atlee, welcome on Connect FM Canada and huge congratulations.
Thank you, thanks a lot.
So I've been watching your interviews and obviously people are referring to the humongous box office collections. But how do you respond to the sort of wave of change in a way that you have created in the common folks? People are talking about it on the street. Every political party is saying कि ये picture हमारी है. This is our film,
Mm.
which is so amazing.
Yeah, it is our film. It speaks about Indian emotion. We should feel it is ours. That is the intention of this film. And this success and this wave and this box office and reviews are really putting me into a state where I have to be more responsible in making my next. So that's my takeaway. So I have to be very responsibly. See now, before I had a certain ratio of fan following from my ground. Now I have all over the world, and I think I have to come up with something great in my next. That's a takeaway for me.
What I find fascinating is that it is this mass film, as Shah Rukh sir keeps on referring you as a mass filmmaker. But what I personally felt was that it's a film that is having, I think, a very well thought out message of the current India. Certain issues have been chosen which are very close to the psyche of the country, and then around it you've woven this mass entertainer musical action of the next level, which I personally feel is a completely new genre in a way. There's a message, but at the same time, the way it has been woven, designed so beautifully, it's a case study in itself.
See, sir says me mass, and you are saying a mass. So, according to me, what is mass? Mass is basic. So, I think if you feel it is very fresh to you, I think we have lost the basic in some recent times. So, it is coming back. So I'm a very basic person. My ideas are basic. Uh, my narration is basic. My emotion is basic. It is not very intellectual. I don't write very intellect. I'm not so talented to come up with something great intellectual stuff. I'm a very basic person. Uh, that's why I think. See, if my hooting moment or whistling moment in the film, I have to be feel very instinctively. So it has to come like this. Oh wow, superb scene. So I can't come with something very intellectual zone, and I'm not a person like that. Even if I try, I won't be in that zone. So my mass is very basic, very easy. Uh, the simplicity as every zone of mass. So that is connecting the audience. I think that has been little missing in recent film language. That's why we are all feeling refreshed. I'm not saying anything new, and I'm not the first person to do this. I think Hindi cinema has done it a lot. Amitabh sir or Dharmendra sir, and everyone has done it a lot. And I think I'm revisiting that and I'm just reassembling that and coming back with the same basicness. That's why everyone loves this mass angle.
You being very humble.
No,
Um,
I'm being
the
very
person,
honest.
no, no, because honestly, something like this has not been made. Even in terms of the scale or the VFX, the first shot in itself, I think it is so beautiful. Um, I was reading a few comments on Twitter, and what it says is that why it's become even more important is that it's a film that is being lapped up by a huge section of people. It is simple, it's saying things in a simplified manner, but what it's saying, the content of the film, it's reaching out to a far wide section of the audience. Many a times, the so-called intellectual cinema, the reach is very, very limited, and they pat their each other's back. But here, it is actually reaching out to people in a massive manner, and that makes it even more important.
The biggest strength and connect I have between audience and me as a writer and director is emotions. See, you can make someone laugh by cracking even a offbeat joke. You can make them laugh. You can sarcastically bring up jokes, or you can make them laugh. By action, you can make them, oh, you can take them one step back. By suspense, you can shock them. But the very tough craft to bring between the screen and the audience is emotion, to make them cry. See, even we don't often cry or tear at home at any situations until unless it's very disturbing or emotionally high. That happens very rarely to us. But cinema screen in a dark room, the actors, the scenes which connects you and makes you a little wet or a tear zone. That's a strength I feel. That is why audience getting connected with my film. I have more emotions in the film. For example, Deepika, Kalki, Iram, Priyamani, Lakshmi character, so all speaks a real emotion and all connects you well, and that makes my hero into a mass zone where he has to come and fight for those reasons. So I get a right balance between action and emotion. So emotion puts a great foundation to beat and come up with the action sequence. So I think this is the one a formula or a craft I have to make this ensemble film into a very loved film by every audience.
You are the writer of the film as well. What was your process of writing the film, and what were the inputs of Shah Rukh sir in the writing?
I think filmmaking is made by a lot of talents. It's not made by one individual or one writer or one director. It's made by uh, producers. It's made by actors. It's made by technicians. Of course, the mother soul would be the writer of the film. That goes without saying. But still, a film can be made from a paper to a film medium is by a lot of these strengths. So the first strength I got in this film, apart from script, was Shah Rukh sir. So after reading the script, he came with feedbacks. He came up with ideas. He came up with suggestion and execution pattern towards how to make it globally sounding. So of course, we both made this film with a lot of other talents too, like Vishnu, cameraman Vishnu sir, editor Ruben sir, Muthraj sir, PD, production designer, VFX Harry. I think we all came together. We read the script together. We chatted for almost 6 months. We had a lot of discussion how to because it's a very simple film as a script, but to execute or to bring the ensemble cast, the producer and the technician has to really sweat and bleed and get the right rhythm of the film. So we all did prep for more than a year, and we discussed for 6 months. So 1.5 year we spent on prepping this film, and then we came with the ensemble cast and we delivered it. And if you ask me, I can close my eyes and say it's all because of my producer and the lead actor, Mr. Shah Rukh sir. He was the backbone of this entire film.
Why do you call it? It's a love letter to Shah Rukh Khan. Why do you call Jawan as a love letter to Shah Rukh?
If you want to make a film with someone, so to me, basically, I'm a little different from others. I feel so. I have to love the person who I going to direct. For example, if I directed 3 films with Vijay sir, so I will never get bored, or I will never get okay. I've done this. What I don't have anything to do for it. I have to love a person. So I think I love Shah Rukh sir. I don't think I love. I owe him. I respect him. He's my father types, and I love him to the moon. So my first love letter to Shah Rukh sir is Jawan. I'm gonna write a lot of letters to him. Let's see.
So Jawan 2, you're saying that if you get an idea, you'll make Jawan 2. You've not made a sequel yet. In fact, all your films, they're having open ending, but
Yeah.
you're yet to make a sequel. But I think Jawan 2 is something that anyone and everyone wants it to happen.
So everyone wants something. So if I can get something more than that, I'll give, or I'll give what everyone wants. Let me fight between that two creative battle, and I'll come up. Give me some time. I have to enjoy this success. I have to enjoy this happiness. Then I will sit with a white sheet. Then I will start writing a love letter. Let's see, it is Jawan 2 or something else.
Films like Jai Bhim, for example, Indian, Vikram in recent time, Kamal Hassan sir's Vikram, it has come out. Um, Films which are having vigilantes, films that make a difference, films that people relate to in a big way. Jawan is adding to that list of films. I was watching a farmer passionately speaking out on Twitter, and he was saying that finally someone is talking about us, and loans of big businessmen, they are written off, but we are harassed. So someone even to think about us is something which is really commendable. When you have a common man who's not having money, but having prayer on his lips, what does that mean to you?
As I said, Jawan is about Indian emotion. So I'm from here. I can only speak about our emotions. So whatever I feel, whatever I read, whatever I personally feel I've made into my film. And I'm really happy that it is connecting right hearts and it is taken in the right direction. And I'm really, as a writer director, I'm happy about these reviews and these real connects to them.
I personally feel Sumit Arora is a big hero of the film as far as Hindi is concerned. I think his dialogues, they literally are having sweat and blood in it. The dialogue बेटे को हाथ लगाने से पहले बाप से बात करें. I think it's become one of the all-time like I think popular dialogues. What is the contribution of Sumit Arora according to you as far as Hindi is concerned?
Sumit is like my kid, and when I came to Bombay, I don't know Hindi till now. I don't know Hindi, so film doesn't need language. So that's my understanding, and of course, everyone will understand that. Even I don't know Hindi, but I've made a Hindi film and I've made an Indian film. I don't know Malayalam, but Malayalam people see my film. I don't know Telugu, but Telugu people see my film. So I have an understanding on cinema. So cinema doesn't restrict to languages. But when I came here, my mother script was in Tamil, and I have to convert it to Hindi. So I was looking for a good writer for me. Sumit was a youngster who came to Chennai and met me uh, uh, in 2019 for something. So I was supposed to produce a film for him. So he came to Chennai, met me. Then I asked him, bro, can you write? Yeah, bro, I'm writing for a lot of people. I will write for you, definitely. Then he was always with me. He was like my AD. So he really helped, and I'm really happy for him. So he has really got the right connect because after seeing the first copy, I told him I didn't understand anything, but I think you got my rhythm right. He said, trust me, bro, it is there. Then, yeah, it is there. It's because of him, and I love him. He's so kind and simple. Just such a sweetheart to work with, and most of the dialogues we sessions happens between me, Shah Rukh sir, and Sumit Arora. So Shah Rukh sir really helps us out because I used to say in Tamil, so this is my mood. Then I have to translate with my little English like this. Then he will get it right and he will tell Sumit, sir wants like this, not like this. You are like writing like this. You have to go in this direction. So it is always Shah Rukh sir's vision, and my vision came through Sumit, and thanks to Sumit.
Okay, so whose idea was बेटे को हाथ लगाने से पहले बाप से बात कर? Whose idea was it?
In the script as an idea, but we want to crack a right punch dialogue there. So we were writing a lot of versions, but that was we had two, three options. But finally, we cracked it when we were going to the stage and we were about to shoot the sequence. Just 5-10 minutes before we all chatted, and Shah Rukh sir and Sumit got this dialogue.
we have followed Shah Rukh sir's work for the longest period of time. Somehow there is a different element as far as Jawan is concerned, as far as the way he's enacting the scenes. He's in a different zone altogether. It's like literally you can see blood just oozing out from his veins, maybe. Um, how do you look at his performance out of all the performances that he has done so far? Where would you rate this performance objectively?
He's not doing it for the first time. I think every film, for example, the Gaurav character of Fan, he was doing something amazing. And Zero, I think all the films he has given his best. Only the script and merit takes the film to a next zone. In terms of Vikram Rathore, he has never played a old character. But when I narrated to him, he said, it's very new for me. Then when he performed, I was really speechless. So when I saw the first shot, when he came out of the smoke, I saw a new Shah Rukh sir. Not only that, I that is my God shot. So I'm really raving about it. But anything in the film, any action he has walked me, any dialogue pronunciation, love scene, the emotion scenes. I think he's master of everything and he knows the craft very well. So he will surprise you. I think even after 100 years, you're gonna do a film with him. He's gonna surprise you. He will make something new. He has done for the last 30 years, but he has a style and a craft that he will surprise you with something new.